Well, good morning. Not so early a morning. Me and my lovely family, the aforementioned Carrie Rebel, and the very quickly maybe seen on camera Jesse, we're going to go out and look for stuff. Some records, some things, just whatever catches our fancy that we might like. I buy old records, like and share. Be sure and push that little subscribe button. I'll just pop it right to you when we upload these things. Let's go. Rainy day, kind of cold. I'm optimistic. First stop today, though, which is so exciting, is I've got to go to the post office, mail a couple of packages off, one to Japan, and then a big stack of my brand new Fredonia 78s to France. Old Al Willis. By golly, I've cut 5 neat 78s on him, and that's going out. That might be the rarest Fredonia of all, since there's only been 5 made. If you're interested in a copy, get with me. I'm going to print off probably a few more. So I'm fortunate. Very small post office here in Balch Springs, and it has the best window clerks. They're most efficient. Everything goes smoothly. I recommend them highly. So cool, we've come to a big, higher class antique mall that always has good stuff. Here in Dallas. Always liked those Predictas, I think they are. Hey, not bad. Not bad at all. Jesse Lee has pointed me out a stack of 45 records to consider. He's good at finding things. I don't think he'll ever get involved in the family business, but he does know to point them out when he sees them. Little Richard, saw him play back in 1998, it was. Wow, that was cool. Well, Elvis, My Baby Left Me, I'll see what shape that's in. Big hit, the flip side was, but what a great rockabilly record. Tex Beneke, always check the Lightning Bolt Brunswicks. That's a cowboy record. Not so much into those. Always check the this color label because sometimes they're from Brazil. Might even have Elvis on them. Let's see what shape Elvis looks like here. Not bad. I'll consider it. Sometimes you'll see something unusual. Anger issues, perhaps? I'm guessing so. It's art, though, ain't it? So it seems like every antique mall now has its own little built-in record store, which can be good. Usually it's stuff of no consequence, to me at least. But every now and then something good will get slipped in. You know, for all around just playing records, these old school type, and I'm not saying old school, I mean these literally were from old schools. The all-in-one with probably a 6x9 speaker, they were the great players. You know, they played from 16 up to 78, and they were made for kids and stupid teens to use, so they're pretty tough. Consider that if you just need something to throw a record on for listening pleasure. Also, this is how they were really made to be heard. Very primitive older systems, at least the older ones. There's a Caliphone down there. That's my favorite brand of all. In the last place I went, I bought that Elvis 45 of My Baby Left Me. We'll play it when I get home. I like the cool stuff a lot of these places have. Oh, this is nice. Concha. I like the things we find. I've got lobster clawed Santa here, miming the hunching action, I suppose. I'm not sure what that's going on there. I like antique malls. They're good places. Sometimes you'll find great stuff. Sometimes you'll just really be entertained. Either way is fine with me. Well, looking like it's not much here thus far. What the?
Yes, that was for fry.
Well, I think I have found a record.
Okay, cool.
I'll have to see what kind of music that is. I think that's blues or R&B. I'm going to go to both hands now. I'm going to get to looking here. Looks like we've got a bunch of records. It says 70s and 80s, but I'm already seeing some 50s and 60s. Always remember that if a vendor or a store says, no, we don't have any records, and if you've got some time, go through it anyway. Chances are you're going to turn up some records. Oh, that's cool. Early to mid 50s or so. True tone, hi-fi, reel-to-reel. A lot of good music was recorded on things like that, most notably in homes. A lot of good rockabilly records came out that way. There's old Elvis. And another box is turned up, so I'll give that the proper attention. Well, Jesse has found another stack of 78s for me to look at. He's gotten very good at picking them out. Ask most kids what a 78 is, they'll just look at you funny. And then you'll be told to get off school premises and not come back. Well, nothing at that one. A lot of cool things to look at, and I've almost figured out where the camera is on this camera so I can look at it. I had an R&B record I wanted to play, but it was too big band, too many saxophones for me, and the condition wasn't great, so I left it. We're going to do some more rainy day looking, though. Just enjoying. Well, we've made it to another town about 25 miles away that has an antique mall, and this is new. I think they have records. You know, just this morning I was telling the lovely Carrie Rebel I'd need some Hubbard's shoe oil and maybe some Hubbard's shoe grease. Maybe that's Hubbard's. I don't know how to say it. I do know Squib mineral oil is good stuff. Well, time to go. Nothing there for me this time, but I'm glad they moved things around a bit. That means new stuff's coming in. I've just got to come in at the right time. Now we'll go check out some more places. It's just what it is. Numbers are on my side, though. I check enough places, I'll find. Maybe I'll find that one thing that makes a lot of money for me for the week or month. I like it a lot better than the 9-to-5 grind. Starting to mist rain on me as I'm walking here, but let's go into this bookstore. Has records. Check it out. Okay. Bought 4 records and it came out to $1.15. So let's see what we've got. Don't know this one by Bob Gaddy. He did some good rocking blues stuff. I suspect it's going to be more ballady. But anyway, nice cheap price. I don't know this one, Shelley and Kim. It's from La Crosse, Wisconsin. So it might be, I don't know, might be soul, might be country. We've got the Sweat Family, a gospel record. And it's spelled S-W-E-A-T-T. I think this is actually from Oklahoma and may well involve Al Sweat, who was a rockabilly extraordinaire from Tulsa. Al was tempo challenged. He would jump time when he sang. It didn't matter. He had a great band that had, trying to think of who his guitarist was. J.J. Cale did his first records with Al. Now I got one record that sure excites me the way it looks. This one seems to have all the hallmarks of a good record. I don't know it. I'm about to play it, though, here in the car just to see. Well, I'm underwhelmed. It's inoffensive country. Nope, that's one for 35 cents or so. It's all right. Not even that. I mean, the thing was probably about a quarter. Looks good, but unfortunately, I'm going to keep looking. Well, it's thrift shop time. Might as well see what's here. No love there. Not even any 45 records to look at. That doesn't mean they won't have anything in the future, so I'll just persevere. Good life advice, huh? Glad you come here for that. We're braving the elements and the traffic to get to our next place. I think we're going to go to one of my favorite places around. It's a record store called Josie Records. I like going in there. They have good stuff, reasonably priced. They can get a bunch of strange things as well. They're just good people. I get along good with them. They treat me right. So if you're ever in the Dallas area, I'd recommend a trip there. Well, hopefully we'll get there. Some people, they take out driving and they don't get anywhere. Dang. Okay, we're going to do an unscheduled, detour. Antique shop I've never seen before. Sometimes that works. So let's go in. Okay, that place didn't pan out. So we've gone to one just around the corner. And we've got a few 78s. Haven't seen a 45 yet in the building. I'm sure there's going to be some. I do seem to remember coming through here a year or three ago and finding something, but that doesn't mean the next trip you take will turn out to be anything. Let's see. What is this? I always check these special Capitol pressings, just looking for stuff by Gene Vincent especially. Nope, that was all pop. Well, this is pretty. Puritan label. The only thing, it's Billy Jones, who appears on hundreds at least older pop records from the teens and 20s. The Male Quartet. Beautiful old label. If one of y'all see something that you've just got to have that I pass up, let me know. Maybe I can get that for you. At a small profit, of course, for myself. It won't be that much. Once again, nothing there. It's kind of a theme today, but that's all right. So let's go ahead and see if we can't go to Josie Records unless we get sidetracked further, which is perfectly fine. We've arrived at Josie. It's a good place. Sometimes it's hard to find parking. I think this is parking here. Yeah. Oh, we're righteous. All right. So let's go on in and see what Josie has. Sometimes they don't have anything new for me. Sometimes tons of stuff. So cool. I am here. And, I think I'll have to go get my little record player. Because they've got a whole new bunch of 78s that I have not seen before. Washboard Wonders. I've seen a few of these. Oh, cool. Have to play a few of these. Hard Rock Gunter. He did a good rare record on Sun. That's one of the harder ones to find. I like that. Well, I made it here to Josie's. Like I say, best record store around pretty much. And ran into Marcus Prado.
Who?
Some guy I know.
Some guy.
He's a soulman, old man.
I don't know about
He's
that.
a DJ and does all that stuff. Plays that
Get all
stuff
my
I don't
records from
understand. Yeah, he comes and buys records from me, so I like him a lot. Until he quits buying. Then I'm going to talk about him.
He's gonna talk about me real well, about my strong hands. He knows exactly what I'm talking about.
So this is fun. They've got albums by the score. Well, okay, more than just a score. Tons of 45s, and then lots of 78s as well. I've already picked up a couple. This is a neat sampler from Big Town, which did some great things. It's got Big Town Jump by Jimmy Wilson, which is pretty cool. And then a real hillbilly record from New York City on the Hillbilly label. I don't know if I'm going to play it first or not, because the thing is, it's such a pretty label. Even if it turns out to be an accordion solo, I'll probably still like it. So I'm going to head right back into the two-handed or way of digging. So cool, I have found a couple of neat records. A single-sided Victor from, I don't know, 1900, 1905 maybe. And then a very strange opera phone, 8-inch record, double-sided, very old. That'll go along with the two I've got. Now I'm going to go through their new arrival 45s. Well, that was good. Just got out, and now it's raining even harder. But anyway, I got to see Will and the good people in there at Josie's. I got some good records at a great price, and I'm very, very happy. If I get home and play that hillbilly and I don't like it, well, it's going to look good on the wall. I do that with records with fascinating labels or picture records, multicolor wax and such. They look good on the wall. Eventually somebody's going to come by and buy it off of you.